Hello, I'm Nayan Kim from International Culture Exchange Club of Buon Girls Middle School. My school participates in the YCCA project of connecting classrooms. This year is the second time to join the project. How much do you know about alternative energy? Alternative energy is one of the most practical alternatives responding to the climate change. It includes many types of natural energy such as solar energy, wind power, water power, geothermal heat, bioenergy, and more. Let's go to the climate change class of Buon Girls Middle School that focuses on alternative energy. On the first day, we learned about climate change. We got to know phenomena and damages of climate change happening in the world as well as in my country. And we also got to predict possible disasters by increasing temperature of the earth this way. How scary! It was very serious and terrible. And two of my friends experienced the greenhouse effect to understand how to increase global temperature. One of them wore a raincoat which symbolized greenhouse gases. After that, they both exercised for 10 minutes. The friend who wore a raincoat felt hotter than the one that didn't. We could feel the global warming more practically, so we talked about things we can do to reduce greenhouse gases of air. And we picked up 10 of them, wrote down in each cover of Oh My Apple Tree diary. Now let me introduce Oh My Apple Tree. The YCCA teachers informed us that areas where certain fruits could grow up went up because of global warming. So we made eco-diaries for protecting our fruits. If we try to protect fruits from climate change, we can get apple stickers from teachers. For example, if I participate in the climate change class actively or write in my eco-diary more, the tree stickers will be more abundant. In the sense of commitment, we filled leaves by our own thumbprint. I'll try to fulfill my promises that is written on the cover and write the eco-diary. In sequence, we made several groups and had the time to create songs about climate change. It was very fun. Let's listen to our terrific songs.
In summer, it's like a hot pancake. In winter, it's like a icicle. If you try, I'll be and cover you. You never be there forever. By bus, by metro, and bicycle, and on foot. Transportation, and on car.
On 17 September, we settled down to study alternative energy. The current trend is an increase in development of alternative energy which can replace oils and fossil fuels that emit greenhouse gases. Though Korea has a high level of dependence on fossil fuels, it is said that the government tries to increase the rate of alternative energy utilization. We learned about principles and current status of solar energy and wind energy. YCCA teachers taught us about cases of application of alternative energy. It was amazing that there are many renewable energy resources around us. One of the most interesting parts of today's class was making my own solar car. I made it using recycled bottle. The name of my car is OSSI, stands for One Small Step for the Earth. Isn't it brilliant? Why don't we go to see others?
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you.
We had valuable time learning many different kinds of alternative energies. Actually, I only knew of solar, wind, and water energy before, but thanks to this lesson, I got the chance to study various types of renewable energy resources, especially making energy from heat, which is generating during the incinerate process of trash, and generating methane using food waste were impressive. It is amazing that versus garbage can be used again as valuable energy. We saw a short video about a unique technology that generates renewable energy designed by an American. The principle of this technology was a kite. After watching the video, we had a competition with other teams. The theme was to invent our own alternative energy similar to the idea like the kite using one or the practical application idea. The first team conceived an invention using heat energy that every human has. Whenever people touch the display of their mobile phone or switch, the heat energy from their hands are stored. The second team had an idea to attach dynamo on fitness equipment in the park to light up street lamp from the energy. The idea of the third team was making a boat drawn by whales. When the whales are exhausted, they said that skunk gas can be used as energy. It's funny, isn't it? The other team came up with great ideas. One of them was a calm battery recharger that recharged batteries by gathering static electricity generated from combing hair. I wish I could have it.
Hello, I'm Yugyang. We had car racing on the 5th of November with solar energy cars that we had made during the second class. Let's watch the match to see which car ran well. When the car is under the shadow, it suddenly stops. How amazing is this! Students who won the contest earn a prize. Also, there are awards for Oh My Apple Tree Diary. Friends who wrote in the climate change diary and had many apple stickers for their active participation in the class won a prize. Let's look in their diaries. After all the classes, we conducted a campaign to share our knowledge with our school students and Incheon citizens. We informed the seriousness of climate change and things we can do for the earth by exhibiting and handing out an English newspaper we wrote about climate change and connecting classroom by British Council. In addition, we had a campaign in front of Bupyeong Station for Bupyeong citizens. We gave them information about climate change and alternative energy. We provided them chances to experience alternative energy. Bupyeong citizens liked them and they said they could get familiar to renewable energy. After the experience, they also wrote down the promises they would practice to take care of the environment. Thank you.
느낌이 오잖아 떨리고 있잖아 언제까지 눈치만 볼 거니 네 맘을 말해봐 딴청 피우지 말란 말이야 네 맘 가는 그대로 지금 내 손을 잡아